Alright guys, today I have for you a challenge lock made by Chris the One. It's number 7 and it's called John Doe. Here's the key. Pretty solid for a quick set. It works very smoothly. There's a little bit of resistance putting the key in. See the last little bit? So I wonder if that's the springs. But we will find out. With quick sets, I use 50 thousandths on top of the keyway. And it's a pretty wide open keyway, so I'm going to use my 23 thousandths from the Praxis. Okay, this got a pretty solid click. Few crunches. I don't think I said that though. There you go. Looking for feedback. I've only opened this lock once. It was actually last night. I went to a lock picking meetup. I live in Utah and there's a meetup in Salt Lake. So I was there last night and that was the first time that I'd opened this lock. I was pretty happy with it. It is a quick set, so you think it can't be that hard, but whenever the one makes a lock, you know it's going to be challenging. He has a great channel. I'll put a link in the description if you're not already subscribed to him. You should go check him out. Alright, this got some. I got counter rotation and set. Ooh, just barely touched 3, I think, and dropped into a pretty deep false set. So from here, I think I'm close. Where are you? I know that some people, when they make challenge locks, some people, they'll just make them on whatever cores they have lying around. So here in the US you get a lot of Schlags or quick sets or whatnot. I'm not getting any feedback. And other people, sorry, I'm trying to multitask, which is never very effective for me. Other people will make challenge locks on truly amazing cores on their own, or they could have, left it unmodified and would have been a hard enough lock. Just to show you how deep of a false set that it's not even moving, and to show you one of those locks I mean. This is a Dom, where I don't know if you can see that, but the keyway actually says Dom. It's kind of like the Abus keyway. So already an amazing lock. Pretty solid key challenge lock. Daz Evers number 24. This lock, oh, it's been slaughtering me. But anyway, so I'm always excited when I see a lock that I'm like, okay, if that weren't modified, I could probably open it. So now that it is modified, maybe I could open it. We'll find out. I wonder if it's 1. I gotta do manual counter rotation. Yeah, there's some beautiful challenge locks out there. This lock came in the package I got from Bears Back, and because it was a quick set, it's actually the first one that I tried, but it's not an easy lock. It's very deceiving. Just because it's a quick set doesn't mean it's a joke. I know I'm close because you don't get a false set like that when you're nowhere near opening it. So I must have a T-pin somewhere. I'm not getting any counter rotation or any really feedback, so I'm wondering if something just needs a little nudge. Oh, there we go. Alright. John Doe, made by Chris the One. And actually, I don't even have my kit to disassemble it. That's sloppy of me. Alright, let's see what we have here. Looks like a normal C-clip. Okay, I'm gonna lock this up. I do have a key, we know that it works. It'll just make my life easier. Maybe. Come on. Wasn't the case with this lock, but I love how sometimes the C-clip is more secure than the lock itself. This was a really great lock though. Really fun. I feel like I'm close. Maybe I'm not. There we go. Alright. Grab my followers. I don't have my normal followers. I left them outside in my car. And we had several inches of snow last night, so that's exciting. I don't want to really go grab it. It's actually early in the morning. My family's not even awake yet. I need to use a shim for this, I'm sure. I don't really have many shims. Most of the locks that I deal with, you don't need them. Even with challenge locks, the cores and such are situated in a way that you don't absolutely need them, so because of that, I'm not actually great at... Oh, that's moving? Interesting. Looks like it's crimped down there though. I'm not great at inserting the shims. I can hope that's close enough. There we go. Okay. Put that right there, my beautiful new tray. Ooh. Number one looks exciting. I don't know if you saw that or not, but change the angle. That is beautiful. Number one is awesome. Number two has a slight serration. Number three has 3 serrations. Number 4 is a torpedo with a serration. Number 5, actually number 2 and number 5, they have a serration, but there may be a narrower diameter on the lower part, almost like a nail almost. Look at the core. Oh, focus. Come on. Alright, well, you just have to trust me. There's threading in 1, 3, and 4. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to look at it around the camera. Nothing in 5, and possibly some counter milling in 2. Yep. Okay. So threading in 1, 3, 4, counter milling in 2, and 5 is unmodified. Grab my tweezers. Start with number 5. Beautiful serrations and a slight T-pin element. That came like that. Serrations and a T-pin element, but on the other side, well, I guess I'll get out the springs. That's number 5. Can move my shim now. Oh. Number 4. Let's see what we have in 3. That's also a beauty. And I'll show you a close-up at the end so I can walk you through what they are. Ooh, ooh, that's a pretty one. All these are homemade and just beautiful. Okay, so it looks like number 1 is the only spring that's different. We have a copper spring in 1. All the others were the same. Looks like there are no modifications to the Bible. Alright, let me lay these out for you and show you what we have. These are just beautiful, beautiful. Chris, you did an awesome job. Let me zoom in. Alright, so number 1. Just beautiful. We have a reduced diameter at the top, then the beautiful torpedo shape for the driver pin. We had that. I don't even know what to call that besides a work of art. It's very similar to number 2 as well. Yeah, that is that is a reduced diameter. I thought it was just a serration, but he's actually, oh, that's not focused at all, is it? He's actually thinned out this lower half. Number 3, serrated spool. I'll have to try and see if I can find a video of anyone else opening this, because I don't think that the serration would come into play when it's at the top. So, beautiful serrated key pin with 3 serrations. Beautiful torpedo key pin with very fine serrations on the bottom and a pretty deep serration at the top. Now this is how it came out. I'm wondering if it was upside down though. So you have a slight serration, then a T-pin element. I think it would make more sense like that. But that's how it came out of the lock, so I'm not sure. Number 5 again is the reduced diameter on the key pin. If anyone knows what kind of effect that would have on the lock, please let me know, because I'm not sure how that would really change things. I guess if there's counter milling, which there was in 2, yeah, so maybe that.